Comment by the official representative of the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, M.V. Zakharova, regarding the assassination attempt on war correspondent Yevgeny Poddubny. On August 7, Yevgeny Poddubny, a war correspondent for VGTRK, was severely injured as a result of a targeted drone strike by the Ukrainian armed forces. The militants of the Kyiv regime deliberately attacked the Russian journalist's vehicle at the entrance to the city of Sudzha in the Kursk region, where the VGTRK crew was heading to prepare a report. The Russian correspondent was hospitalized with multiple burns and shrapnel wounds. We wish Yevgeny Yevgenyevich a speedy recovery and swift return to health. Yevgeny Poddubny is one of Russia's most renowned war correspondents, an honored journalist of Russia, and the author of documentary films such as The Battle for Syria, Palmyra, Farewell to the Slavs, and others, as well as special reports on events in various global conflict zones. He has been awarded numerous orders and medals. Poddubny is also the author and host of the program War on the Russia 24 TV channel and has worked in Israel, the Gaza Strip, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Egypt, Lebanon, Abkhazia, South Ossetia, Syria, Ukraine, and other countries. Since the beginning of the Special Military Operation, SMO, he has been actively covering events from the front lines, selflessly fulfilling the professional duty of a journalist. The militants of the Zelensky regime are actively targeting Russian media representatives and war correspondents, whose reports provide documented evidence of the atrocities committed by Ukrainian armed formations against civilians. With the silent consent of their Western patrons and the human rights organizations under their control, the Kyiv regime has effectively declared unarmed media personnel as priority targets, and they openly boast about this. According to the 1949 Geneva Conventions and Additional Protocol I, journalists are equated with civilians and are protected from attacks. The failure to adhere to these norms represents a serious violation of international humanitarian law by the Zelensky regime. We demand an immediate response and a decisive condemnation of the terrorist activities of the band-right regime from relevant international organizations. As has been repeatedly emphasized, the Investigative Committee of Russia is meticulously documenting all crimes committed by the Kyiv clique. Based on the evidence gathered, Russian courts are issuing sentences to the neo-Nazis who have committed grave crimes against civilians, including those targeting media workers. We are confident that those responsible for the attack on the life of the Russian journalist will face inevitable punishment.